GenesisOne is the first in the industry to provide Dataflow visualization for SQL Server. We have partnered up with top organizations such as IBM and are a current federal GSA Schedule Contract Holder. The GenesisOne technology is also being used by Fortune 500 companies. What we will show you on the user demo is the unique code documentation capabilities that automatically generates full legacy code documentation for large databases with complicated objects. You will also see how the Unscrambler is the ideal component to the highest quality metadata tools already available. Let's begin.
When you first open the Unscrambler, you'll be prompted to connect to a server. There's a drop-down list. If you only have one server registered, you can add another one. And then once you can select to remove it, and now it's in the list. Once you connect, it's firmly registered. So we'll go ahead and connect to the default. We'll be using the Microsoft AdventureWorks database. Now there's different ways that the analysis of the code can be displayed. We'll go to the table view first, where it shows you a breakdown description of the table and also all the dependencies on that table. Now for all other items, triggers, functions, stored procedures, and views, you get different visualizations. Here we have a diagram flow of the data as it moves through the code. You have the properties of the code by step, the summary of the code, which displays English language description of what's going on in the code. You get a list of all the dependencies down to the column level, and you get a diagram view of the dependencies at the object level. Now when you see a little plus next to one of the objects, you can click it, choose to drill down any number of levels, and now it shows the downstream dependencies. Now the same information is displayed for views. As you can see, the data flow, properties, the summary, the dependencies, which sometimes have to be analyzed with something a little more complex. And as you can see, there are quite a few dependencies here, and then the dependency diagram. Now if we look at a stored procedure, you see the same information. And again, on the dependency diagram, you have that plus to drill down to further levels. Now, any one of these visualizations can be exported to PDF or PNG or SVG format. Now, what's also available is the ability to right-click on a given database and generate a full report of all objects, or generate a report with filters. We'll do one with filters to gather the information. We'll just pick some information to add for documentation. And now it'll start working on generating the report. First you select where you want it. Now it'll begin generating. Now, as stated before, this is quite different from the other documentation tools out there which merely look at metadata. Some capture code comments, various things. Okay, the download completed. And now it will open the file with a standard cover page. Just have to wait on everything to load in PDF. And as you page down, you'll see it contains a table of contents with everything listed. Or store procedures, the data view, dependencies, dependency diagram, everything's included. It's all automatic. Now that you've seen how the Unscrambler works, let's wrap this up with just explaining who uses the tool and what they use it for. Project managers to gain an understanding of scope and planning a development project. Developers to get up to speed quickly. And Scrum Masters to gauge progress and understand the coming challenges. Now, what scenarios necessitate this technology? Legacy code, obviously where the developers are not around anymore to explain anything. Numerous code objects, complex dependencies and interdependencies. Databases on the back end of a commercial application. Onboarding new hires. And determining the scope of work. All help discover hidden complications. So if you want to give it a try, go to our website, download the demo, the trial version. It's good for 14 days. Give it a shot. Let us know what you think.